Welcome to the production phase of your video. This is the part of the project where you're going to film all of the clips you need to make your final video. We still have to set up all of our equipment, so let's head over to our shooting location, the kitchen.
All right, let's go.
Now that we're in the kitchen, we can get started. First, you're going to want to put your camera or camera phone on a tripod so you have a nice level shot to work with. We have set up Charles's phone on the tripod so it's ready to record the first shot of the day, Charles introducing the recipe in the kitchen. Next, we're going to want to brighten up this shot a little bit because it's quite dark. We're using some LED lamps to brighten up the dark areas of the room and our subject so that they can be clearly seen by the camera. When you're adjusting the light for a shot, make sure to check how it looks in the camera. What you see is what you'll get. Now that we have our camera and lights set up, let's work on the audio. Today, we're going to be using a lavalier microphone to capture the audio of our chef Charles. Your camera likely has a built-in microphone that can capture audio for you. If you're using a built-in microphone on your camera, you may need to get closer to your subject to capture a cleaner sounding recording. External microphones like our lavalier are often higher quality than the built-in microphone on your camera. And they're also often wireless, so you can be further away from your subject. We need to make sure that our audio is captured as cleanly and clearly as possible, so we're going to want to make sure to remove any extra noise in the room. Turn off unused appliances, make sure there's no music playing, and tell everyone to stop talking while filming. Unless you're scripted to talk, you only want to hear the things that you're recording. Now that we have all of our gear set up, we can officially start filming things. It's okay to film your video start to end in the order laid out in your script, but most videos are filmed out of order because it is faster and easier to film certain scenes together. Similar shots are grouped together and filmed one after the other so that there are fewer times that the camera and lights need to be moved or adjusted. For example, we're going to film the intro of our video right now. And then, before we move, we're going to film the ending of the video with this same setup. Afterwards, we'll move the camera and lights to start filming our food close-ups in another location. By filming in this order, we reduce the number of times we need to move and set up our gear. In either case, it's important to keep track of what you have already filmed and what still needs to be done. Now we're ready to film our first shot. We have Charles in the frame ready to introduce the video. We're going to film this a few times to make sure we get a take that we like. I'm going to keep track of which takes of each shot are good by noting them on my script. Now that we have all the shots of Charles that we need, we're going to move our camera to the next location and start filming our food items. Now that we've recorded all of the footage that we need for the video, it's time to record some voiceover. Voiceover is sometimes called VO. We're going to use voiceover during some of our footage from earlier. The reason why we are recording voiceover separately is because it's much easier to capture the two pieces of media separately and then combine them in our editing program later. Now that we have all of our clips and voiceover recorded, we're ready to move on to the final part of the project and my favorite, post-production.